The entire crypto market went into meltdown mode in a move we haven't seen since, yes, the FTX crash. We're going to talk about the reasons why the market corrected and will it bounce back or do we have more red to come? Now, spoiler alert, what does the whiteboard say? This is far from over. We're also going to talk specific price point action regarding XRP and XLM. With this latest move fresh in our minds, is there support? Starting it off with your comments. Matrix1983 said, just checked up some bits in my phone and whoa, then watched your video and instantly felt better because you talk truth and sense. Unfortunately, everyone, I have been saying this for weeks now that the Torres pump won't hold, that global macroeconomic situations are extremely bad, things are going to get worse. This is a situation, though, I wish I was wrong in. Christopher Livesey says, Klaus, I'm new to crypto. I have 3,400 invested. Was up 400 now. Now I'm down 900. Brutal. Should I ride the rough ride or sell out? Ouch. Nice work in the gym and thanks for talking truth. Everyone, look, I provide news, both good and bad, so that you can make informed decisions. We all have different points in our life that we're in. We're all in different financial situations. Some of us can ride out the storm. Some of us need money now. You have to do what's best for you. Mr. Drunken Badger says, bad English. The evidence of you being a Chinese spy just keeps stacking up. I think I'm a Russian spy. But I do have a story regarding China and how it affected the market. Maybe I am a Chinese spy, or some people are just delirious as fuck, and that's part of why the world is in the place where we're at. Bitcoin sitting at 26,473, down 7%. ETH 1685, XRP, one of the highlights, so sitting at 50 cents, down 13%, one of the biggest losers out of this move. I told everyone time and time again, the Torres pump will not last. XLM sitting at 11.7, not down as hard. Bitcoin drops to new 2-month low as world markets sell off. Yes, when I reported the story yesterday, I had not seen the spillover yet into the stock market futures, but yep, stock market futures are down. So this isn't just isolated to crypto, it is all over the place. On Thursday, Bitcoin fell 7.2% in its biggest one-day drop since November when FTX collapsed. Global markets have been hit by a wave of selling, with Wall Street's main indexes closing lower on Thursday and Asian shares heading for a third week of losses. The big one was Evergrande. Yes, you want to know what's happening? Evergrande bankruptcy's filing. This is not good. You're going to see a massive, massive crunch in real estate, particularly commercial real estate, because of Evergrande. That is going to affect global markets for a long time. Why? Because Evergrande can't pay their bills. So again, we keep going to crypto hot potato and financial hot potato. There's not that much money around and people are like, yo, we need money now to pay for bills now. That's why these liquidations are bad. That's why a lot of people sold. Because you need money now. You can't always hodl and wait for 2 years. Not everyone has that opportunity. Not everyone has enough money to be able to ride out storms and let losses happen. No, they need money now. And that's kind of part of the problem with Evergrande. Evergrande had problems since 2021. They haven't been able to pay their bills effectively. People want their money now. They want their bills paid now. So guess what? You have to then liquidate and sell stuff. So once, boom, Evergrande announced, that's one of the triggers. Now wait, there's more triggers though. SpaceX. Oh, did you hear about that story? SpaceX, the spacecraft engineering group founded by Elon Musk, has sold all of its holdings in Bitcoin, the Wall Street Journal reported Thursday evening, around the same time that, yes, Evergrande announced its bankruptcy filing. Not good, everyone. We also had what happening earlier? The SEC getting approval to file for the appeal. Not that they got the appeal, but they have the approval to file. So you had 3 bad things happen all around the same time, but mostly the Evergrande and SpaceX, because now people are like, whoa, Elon's big into Bitcoin, but why the hell did they dump all this Bitcoin? Yeah, SpaceX followed the footsteps of Musk's Tesla, which according to its third quarter update, sold approximately 75% of its initial $1.5 billion investment. Everyone, global macroeconomic conditions are bad and they're going to be bad for a while. The other thing is people were digesting the Fed minutes. I did a video about that yesterday, talking about Fed minutes and how Jerome Powell is like, look, we're going to have to keep raising rates if things don't get better because we can't let inflation bite us in the butt again. We can't lose the ground that we made. Now, You're going to get channels out there that are going to tell you, buy the dip. Oh, this is just a correction. Dude, this is a mess. This is a freaking mess. Look at the sea of red. And can I remind everyone watching how much heat I took for H-bar? Seriously, give the guy behind the mic and the camera some props right now for being one of the few crypto channels out there telling the truth, both good and bad. And what did I say about H-bar? I said H-bar is not going to last. I said, you know what? That pump with the FEDNOW lie BS that you were fed, it ain't going to last. Let's go to that 7-day chart. Oh, man, it didn't last. Trust me, everyone, I wish I was wrong when it comes to things that are negative like this. But if you pay close attention to the news, global macroeconomics, which we preach on this channel, you will do better off. In fact, I had quite a few comments from people out there that said, hey, Klaus, I took massive profits based on the news that you reported, and now I've got tons of money to buy even lower. That's my point, everyone. You got to be careful who you listen to. You got to watch out for their agenda. No, I'm not a Russian spy or a Chinese spy. Just someone who cares. Cares enough to where my channel is going to grow slower than everyone else out there because I'm not filling you with false hope. I'm filling you with facts. And we know facts are boring, right? By the way, I just hit 17,000 subs the other day. Thank you very much. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest news, both good and bad. Now, let's talk about XRP and the move. Okay. Candlestick here. Got it. Okay. My personal belief, Evergrande and Musk's disclosure regarding Bitcoin sell-off. Because remember, a lot of the moves we've seen recently have been what? They've been isolated to just the alts. Bitcoin and Ethereum for the longest time here were basically going sideways. But then you got the announcement from Musk saying, yo, we dumped our Bitcoin holdings. Then that pulled the market down. Then you had Evergrande. See what I'm saying? You got to follow macros and you got to follow financials. Now, you know what's messed up? You could follow all this stuff from us because this stuff is filed in Edgar, the SEC's online search tool. Yes, everyone, these companies report these filings. Let's get back to specific XRP. We hit a low 48 cents. We bounced up. Now, a lot of people were touting this. Oh, we're bouncing back. The market's great. Come on, everyone. Look at the moves here over the last month. How many times have you seen these bounce ups, fall, bounce ups, fall, bounce ups, fall? Like, seriously, it's a rinse and repeat sort of thing right now in crypto. There's no staying power. Now, we bounced up from 48. We saw it 2 times here. Support right at that 49-cent mark. We're sitting not of 50 cents right now. Problem is, we're going to be rolling into the weekend. And people need money now. So what do? They sell what, everyone? Yeah, their most risky investments because they're like, oh shit, I need money now. You're not going to sell stuff that's holding your money good sideways. You're going to sell stuff that you're taking what? Losses on. No, I mean, seriously, that's what people are doing. They need money now. So if your other investments are holding sideways and you're like, oh, man, I got a chance for those still holding for me, you're going to sell the riskiest ones. That's why you're seeing the bigger sell-offs in crypto versus the stock markets out there. Hey, global stock markets are affected by macros just like crypto. Remember, crypto is risky. That's why crypto isn't booming. That's why when we zoom out, you could see, oh yeah, we erased all this time. Why did we erase all this time? Because money is expensive. Investment in these crypto companies is extremely risky with expensive money. Fed fund rates across the globe, global macroeconomics. Gonna pay close attention this weekend to see what happens with the volume. Because I'm gonna expect a little bit higher than normal volume for the weekend. Why? Volatility. Also, forced liquidations. Forced liquidations are going to be a big, big problem. In fact, I read a couple comments earlier that almost brought me to tears. Someone said they got liquidated for their entire bag. So what hodling did for that person. They got liquidated for their entire bag. And more people are going to get liquidated because people weren't expecting. How many of you were told out there by those channels, we're never going to see prices this low again. After the Torres action, we're never... Come the fuck on. The global economy sucks. Crypto's risky. It doesn't make sense. These people are just using you for exit liquidity. Story for XLM is the same thing. We got way, way down here, real close to that 10.5 cent mark, technically 10.7. All right, we bumped up, same thing, right? Bumped up, correction, kind of moving on up here, but we got to see where we're going to find the support. We haven't found it yet. The market is still oscillating. In fact, yesterday, the oscillations were very quick. If I zoom in here, you can see, I mean, it was just constantly moving up and down, up and down. Now, XLM didn't move as far to the downside as XRP. Why? Well, because the hopium train of XRP regarding, oh, we've got clarity, we've got this. No, you don't. Because even if the SEC doesn't get granted the interlocutory appeal, guess what they're going to do? They're going to appeal normally once the case is over. That's why investors are like, yo, fuck this. We're getting out. We've wasted how much time on this? Now, you see the purple line up on the screen here? I was like, oh, shit. Once we hit that purple line, we're in deep shit. Look what happened. Go back to my other videos. The purple line is still going to be there. Now, when you zoom out, reason I brought that purple line up was what, everyone? Let's take a look right here. That's right. We're looking at the time of the crash right after UST, Luna. USDT, I don't remember what the fuck they are anymore. My God. But it was during the Luna crash. The UST, Jesus Christ, Klaus. It's frustrating because you're never going to get this time back. Your money that you locked up all in here, how many other investments you think you could have put that in and made 10, 15% and just stacked that 10, 15% over and over and over? Now, I get it. Like I said, you do you, I do me. But hodling, and I'm telling you, is not paying off. And it's not me telling you this from personal. No, it's me going, look at the chart. You just lost 1 year plus. In fact, way longer. We're at August here, and we just retraced all the way back to May. When Luna happened. Yeah, that's why I had the purple line here. So now what's the fear for XLM? Single digits. And unfortunately, we've got a really good chance of that happening. And you lost out on a ton of time. Now, the whiteboard behind me said, what, everyone? This is far from over. Why? Because the Evergrande ripple effect is going to happen more and more. Who, I'm just going to say who behind the camera, behind the mic said they're going to start shorting construction-based stuff on a live stream? This guy, go back and check out the live stream. Why did I say I was going to start shorting construction-based things? Because commercial real estate is going to fall to shit. Well, now you've got Evergrande out there who's really big into commercial development that just said we're going bankrupt, which means guess what? They're not going to be paying their construction companies dollar for dollar because we know the latest bankruptcy filings have had people paying, what, 20 to 25 cents per dollar. So all those construction companies, all the land that they bought, they can't pay any of those bills dollar for dollar. So all those companies now are not going to be receiving their cash, which means then they can't pay their vendors dollar for dollar, and it means they have to eat up the money in their coffers. Which means what, everyone? If you need money right now to pay your bills so you keep your credit standing up, it means you have to sell. Now, I brought up a couple days ago another problem we're going to be facing here, and what is that? Student loan payments fire back up. Oh, that's right. Are other channels telling you about that? No, they're just telling you buy the dip, buy the dip. They're not telling you why or any of that bullshit. And in fact, the positivity that they're giving you is unfounded. There's nothing backing it up because partnership equals bullshit, right? We've learned that. In October, student loan payments fire up again. Credit card debt around the globe is getting way high again. And that's at interest rates that are higher than it was over the last couple years when money printer went brr and Fed fund rate was super low. So now you're going to have an extreme crunch for cash. My bet, and I'm going to call it right now, you might want to record this. I bet you Christmas sales are going to suck balls this year. I bet you U.S. retailers are going to start sliding quite heavily here pretty soon. I wonder who's going to start shorting U.S. retailers here. This guy. Why? Because if your credit card debt is already high right now globally before Christmas, the people that want to provide for their families a good Christmas, guess what? They're running out of cash. In the U.S., you're going to have student loan payments. You have your auto loans, which are higher than normal. You've already maxed out your credit cards. We've already seen people dumping crypto like crazy. Hence, look at the price on the screen over the last couple of years. People have dumped it. So that means U.S. retail sales will be going down. See, this is a channel of full disclosure. I'm disclosing to you now what I'm going to be doing. Shorting the shit out of retail. I also was the same guy that said I was going to be shorting construction-based stuff. I hate being right with this shit, but it's easy if you follow the macros without the emotion. What scares me, though, about the whole Evergrande thing is how massive. I think this is like their second biggest one in China. That's huge. Do you know how much money globally is involved with Evergrande? Do you know how many people are not going to be getting their money that are due the money from Evergrande because of their bankruptcy filing? This ripple effect is going to last a long time. So you got a couple choices out there. You can listen to those channels that tell you, buy the dip. We're going to be good, baby. And then you ask them, hey, well, what are you going to be good from? Well, I've got this riddle here, and I've got this this weird numerology thing here. Guess what I got, everyone? Financials from companies, global macroeconomics, live streams covering all of these big events. Yep, we cover that. We cover CPI data. We cover the Fed. Why? Because the whole world is in the same shitstorm right now. You do you, I do me. No outro needed for this video because I believe I made my point. Haters are gonna hate, but winners are gonna win. Especially the winners that think without emotion and use global macroeconomic data to make their decisions. You all stay safe out there and do what you gotta do. Cool cats, have a great rest of your day.